What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Out here at SDMA for a 2-lap hill climb, 21st of June 2026. Haven't done many 2-lappers. I think this will maybe be my third. I think my best time here is an 81.78, I think, for the 2-lap. So yeah, keen to see if I can go a bit faster. Obviously at the last round, which was a single lapper, I knocked a bunch off my PB. Removed the seat and removed a bunch of the front in a non-conventional way. If you didn't see that, I'll put a link just up here and go back and have a look at that. So seats removed again. I've put a lip back on the front. But yeah, I've got the family here just munching. They're having their egg and bacon rolls just set up here. But yeah, keen to get out and have a crack. All right, let's go. Woo. Alright guys, lined up for lap 1. Yeah, there's been some pretty decent lap times out there, so I'm going to try and push hard from the beginning, see how that goes for me. But yeah, the goal, beat 81.76 I think it was, so whatever I said a minute ago. But yeah, anyway, let's give it a go. Everywhere. 83.59. Wow. Alright guys, obviously that was messy everywhere. 83.59. Right from the beginning off the line, a lot of wheel spin, obviously massive oversteer down into turn 1, just lift off oversteer. I had a fuel cut, can't remember where. I think it might have been down into the chicane the first time maybe. Got messy through the chicane trying to make up time for the error at the beginning. And yeah, coming down through into the chicane again, a big lift off again, oversteer, into like a bit of an understeer, then yeah, oversteer everywhere. Not really much more to say than that, actually. Let's just call that one a throwaway, or a mulligan, a do-over. And yeah, I don't really think there's any point changing anything because I couldn't get a read. So, all right, anyway. All right, guys, lined up here for lap 2. It's coming overcast now, so I reckon the track's probably dropped a bit of temperature. Not sure if that's going to help or not, but yeah, I'll watch the video. Obviously, it was messy everywhere. I don't really know what I was doing wrong, but it's, yeah, definitely messy. So anyway, I'll go and give it another crack and see how we go. All right. Yoo. Alright guys, that's lap 2 in the books, an 81.15. That is a new PB for me. I think based on online, if I put all my best sectors together, that was my theoretical best, was an 81.16. So yeah, done better than my theoretical best, and that was with that massive understeer moment on, I think it was lap 2, wasn't it? Yeah, so lap 2 went through the chicane, went to turn up the hill, tried to keep my momentum and had a massive big like front end push for ages, so I had to wait for a long time. And then I didn't do the top corner that well as well. I probably turned in a bit too early, so but yeah, anyway, so new PB 81.15, so 1.16 off an all-time record. So the lap record for my class, rabbit ears, the all-time record for my class is a 79.95. Yeah, I'm hopeful of trying to get somewhere near that. So, but yeah, anyway, we'll I'll look at the footage and see if there's anywhere else that I mucked up, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching on, guys. All right, guys, lined up for lap 3. It's actually got really cold here, so not too sure what the track's going to be like. But yeah, I know where I can make up time. I'll watch back the video. So yeah, just try and fix up a bit of the understeer, be a bit smoother on the entry, and see if we can get a sub 81. Let's give it a crack. All right. You. 8130. Alright guys, that's lap 3 in the books, 8130. Yeah, I actually felt like that was a better lap than the 81.1. Definitely think I lost a tiny bit of time through turn 1. Didn't have that big understeer moment on the second lap going up the hill, but I definitely had a push at the top of the hill. So that was on the first lap. It actually yeah, pushed quite a lot before I could turn down, which then created a bit of oversteer. But yeah, so like an 80 point something is proving very hard, but I'm up for the challenge, so yeah, we'll just keep on pushing. All right. These tires too, they're 5 rounds old, so I'm starting to feel the back end starting to spin a bit. So but yeah, anyway, happy with that. All right, you. All right, lined up for the 4th and final lap. It's just started to spit probably about 5 minutes ago, so I'm just praying that the rain holds off enough for this last lap. Yeah, so 4th and final lap for the day. Yeah, just try and be smooth, I think, and just see how it goes. But yeah, let's see if we can get a 80 point something.
Smokes.
Oh dear, that's not the fast line. Oh dear.
Yeah, just yeah, brakes locked up. It's just the lip, isn't it? Woohoo! Alright guys, that's the fourth and final lap. Obviously didn't go to plan. It's funny, on lap 3 I actually felt, and I actually mentioned to a few people that I felt that the ABS was sort of catching going up the hill there, and you'll see on lap 3 that obviously like an understeer moment on lap 1 of the third laps, if you know what I mean. It seemed to like bite and stay stuck on, which made it feel like an understeer and pushed it up wider, and then I had to come back down onto the track. And I actually mentioned that to a few people, and then weirdly enough on that lap the same thing happened. On lap 2 as I was going, or lap 1 or whatever it was, as I was going up the hill and put my foot on the brake, you felt the ABS like go boom boom and pump, but then it stayed pumped on and it didn't matter what I did. So I literally got off the brake pedal, and it still kept on pushing. So yeah, so I guess if I want to go further, like I need to work out whether it was whether it's the ABS is faulty, because I've never had it happen other than today. So yeah, I guess like remove the ABS altogether would be a way to get around it. So, but anyway, these things happen. Had a great weekend, or a great day. An 81.15 I think it was in the end, so I think that's first in class and first outright. So yeah, you can't really complain. Sorry JSAI Aero, I need another new lip, so that one lasted all of a day. But you know, if you're pushing the envelope, these things will happen. So yeah, we'll keep on pushing and go from there. Remember, you know, treat people how you'd like to be treated and be good. And see you on the next one. All right, thanks guys. Woo.